Good evening, dear viewers. This is the game 7 Day to Die, and I'm Alex Cheshire Game. Propose to start and finish today with the story, this micro series, because I'm going to village and I need to sleep maybe 3 or 4 hours. So, the story about David, who didn't arrive in time. Meet David, a survivor in the game world of 7 Day to Die. David had been living in a small town on the outskirts of the city for over a month since the zombie outbreak. He had managed to survive without any major incidents, but knew he needed to find a more secure shelter. One day, David heard about an underground bunker that had been built by the government to protect against a potential nuclear attack. It was said to be well stocked with food, water, and medical supplies, making it the perfect place to ride out the apocalypse. David knew that the bunker was located across the city and that he needed to make it there before it closed its doors. He gathered his supplies, hopped in his car, and set out on the journey. Unfortunately, he got caught in a horde of zombies and his car got stuck. As the sun began to set, David realized that he wasn't going to make it to the bunker before it closed. He got out of his car and leaned back against it, feeling defeated. He took a deep breath and looked around, taking in his surroundings. Suddenly, he heard a noise behind him. He quickly turned around to see a group of survivors approaching him. They introduced themselves and explained that they had been watching him for a while, waiting for the right moment to approach him. The group had been on the lookout for a new member to join their team, and they thought David would be a great fit. They invited him to join them and offered to make him back to their secure shelter. David accepted their offer and joined the group. He was grateful for the opportunity to start fresh and help others survive the apocalypse. The experience taught him that some things don't go according to plan, but there is always a new opportunity waiting around the corner. David cautiously approached the entrance of the abandoned base, his head pounding with nervous anticipation. He had been tasked with exploring the area and gathering any useful resources for his group's survivors, but he had never expected to encounter extraterrestrial life forms. As he cautiously made his way inside, David soon came face to face with the aliens. They were unlike anything he had even seen before. Strange, otherworldly creatures with skins that resembled both metal and flesh. Their eyes glowed with an eerie green light, and their long, thin limbs seemed to move with an almost fluid grace. Despite his fear and uncertainty, David tried to communicate with the aliens. He spoke in a calm, even tone, hoping that they would be able to understand him. To his surprise, the aliens responded. Their voices were strange and otherworldly, but somehow David was able to understand them. Over the next several hours, David spoke with the aliens, learning about their civilization and their reasons for coming to Earth. They seemed friendly enough, and David found himself growing more and more fascinated by their incredible technology and advanced knowledge. As the sun began to set outside, David reluctantly parted ways with the aliens. He promised to return and continue their conversation, eager to learn more about these incredible beings and the secrets they held. As he left the abandoned base and made his way back to his own group's camp, David couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder at the incredible universe that surrounded him. After his encounter with the aliens, David continued to explore the abandoned base, searching for any useful resources that he could bring back to his group survivors. It was during one of these explorations that he stumbled upon a stash of coffee seeds, a rare find in a world where most luxuries had been lost to the zombie disaster. Excited by his discovery, David brought the coffee seeds back to his group's camp, where he carefully tended to them, nurturing them until they grew into fully fledged coffee plants. Soon, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled the air, and David found himself feeling more energetic and alert than he had in a month. But even as he savored his daily cup of coffee, David couldn't help but feel a twinge of longing for the jasmine green tea he had loved so much before the zombie disaster changed everything. He missed the delicate, nuanced flavors of the tea and the sense of calm it had always given him. In a moment of nostalgia, David decided to pay a visit to the nearby city, hoping to find some remnants of the tea he had loved so much. As he walked through the desert streets, he searched through the ruins of the tea shops and cafes, but found nothing. It seemed that the tea he had loved so much was truly lost to him forever. Disheartened, David made his way back to his group's camp, where he sat down with a fresh cup of coffee and tried to take comfort in the familiar taste and aroma. Though he missed his jasmine green tea dearly, he knew that he had to keep moving forward, always searching for new sources of comfort and joy in a world that had been turned upside down. This is the whole story, so thank you for watching. I hope you like it. See you in the next video. Bye.